Hey guys, Sherry Galpe here from the Texas-Louisiana state line. We're on the Louisiana side for everybody that's confused and stuff. Today is the day before Thanksgiving, and guess what? We're experiencing a power outage. So, I got my gardening bag, we got our greenhouse, and I'm fixing to go in here and not waste my time and plant some stuff. So, we put this together, and as you can see, I've got the corners staked down to the ground so that if the wind blows, this thing is not gonna blow away. My daughter and I have been working on putting some rocks in here. We went down to the river yesterday. And we got some rocks. It's a natural way, it was fun. It's good for us to be able to go and do something together. It's a mother and daughter thing. I should have rolled that up smaller. That's okay. Just want to roll up our door so that I can go in here. I don't know how my daughter did this. She put like one little tie. I guess I'm just taking this in with me. Okay, so there on the floor you can see that we got some rocks. We made 2 trips down there and it really wasn't enough, so we're gonna need more rocks. But not today. Today we are working on other things. Like I said, it's like the day before Thanksgiving. I should be in there cooking. And I'm fixing to go to work. So, I got these trays. They were sent to me, and I counted them. There is 24 trays here. And I have got 21 seed packets. And you know what? I got a marker. And there's these little things right here. And there wasn't, oh, maybe there was 23 packets. I believe that these are for labels. That's what we're going to use them for. Right. Got some more. There's all kinds of nifty things in this bag. I'm not really sure exactly about this thing, but we are totally going to check this out. And it says it's a smart thermo hygrometer. I'm assuming that it's supposed to be set up in here and it's supposed to monitor the temperature. These are really cute and nifty. I was thinking, you know, I was going to use these whenever I do the transfer and transfer them out into like the yard. But this is November and I'm not sure. Maybe I will put these up in here somewhere. We're waiting for a shipment. Here look, some nifty little knee pads if I need to get down on my knees and crawl around in the dirt. I'm assuming gloves. I'm assuming that, ooh, yes, these are labels. That's good. That's good. I got all kinds of tools up in this bag that you may or may not be able to see, but since I'm putting these as starter plants, I don't really need all those tools right at this moment. But what I do need is I need soil, and I left that in the house, so I'll be back. Okay, I got my potting soil. I got this from the Dollar General. It was on sale. It was cheap. It's a great thing about planting out of season. You get your stuff on sale. I don't know if, I guess that will hold that. I just don't like it. Now we got these gloves. Ooh, cool! Look at the fingers. Neat. Do you see that? It's creepy, but I bet it's like really like cool, you know, to like do the grass. Okay, I like to feel the dirt with my hands, so we're not gonna do that. I feel like there's something natural about putting your hands in the dirt. So that's what we're gonna do. each one of these packets. Ooh, cool. Look, it all sits. Can you see that? You cannot see that. These packets sit down inside of these racks. That is so super cool. So I guess if I wanted to make like different kinds of rows, I can. I guess I don't really have to spread it out that much. I could just, well, I want to. It looks more organized. Some of us are OCD. Maybe I will just go ahead and I'll organize these. Okay, so let me get these organized and I'll be back. Okay, I've got all of these lined up with the package in front of them and all of these on this side lined up. And that's just the top shelf. There's actually a second shelf on the bottom on each side. And I have more seeds on the way with the fruits. And it's like a fruit packet. And so I'm not really sure what all's gonna be in there. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna put soil in every single one of these trays. Okay, I got all my trays are filled with soil. I found it really interesting that a lot of this is like sticks and stuff, and I've lost 2 gardens in this year, and I wondered why some of it didn't grow. And now I can say that maybe I need to do some research about why they got sticks in there. Maybe there's a purpose in it. And so going forward, I got all these different seeds, and on the back of each seed, on the back of each seed packet, it tells us how many days it germinates, how deep you're supposed to put your seed, and how many days of the harvest, and the spacing that you're supposed to have your rows in. So we're going to go through each package, and I'm going to put these seeds, poke these seeds down into the soil about as deep as it tells us to. The only one that doesn't have those instructions is a dwarf cherry tree seeds, and I'm gonna have to Google that because I don't really know. I will have to do those last but not least. I should probably also add that each one of these seeds are not gonna grow. They're not all gonna grow, so we want to use more seeds than, I mean, like, I'm gonna poke a few down each space. Okay, I got me a pinch of seeds, and I'm just gonna poke it down in there. This one's supposed to be about 1/2 inch. So we're literally putting it in the palm of my hand. They're like so tiny, and there's like so many. Just gonna pinch it between my fingers and then poke it down in there. And then kind of cover it up with the soil. These are pumpkin seeds, and because they're so big, I am going to only put 1 in each slot. Sometimes crazy things happen. This package has absolutely nothing in it. Okay, I've got all my seeds in the ground on both sides, and they are looking so beautiful. I'm gonna go inside and I'm going to go get the water thing so I can water all of my beautiful plants. Got me some water, and now I'm just going to go through and I'm gonna water each one of these, and I'm pretty much going to give it a lot of water because I want to make sure that my seeds get really nice and wet. And as you can see, the water is starting to run off the bottom. Each one of these has a hole to be able to filter out the excess water. So at this point, I'm not really worried about overwatering anything. I just want to make sure my plants get a really good amount of water because these are starter seeds. I don't feel like you can overwater a starter seed. I underwatered my last garden, but these will be blessed and not cursed in Jesus' name. With power in our words, so it is good to speak good things over your plants. when you were planting them. And I could tell I'm going to have to go in the house and get some more water. To do the other row. I was reading the story in the Bible earlier about an eagle that got a branch and planted it next to waters, and then it grew its branches towards the eagle, and then there was another eagle came along and took a branch and planted it and had workers that watered the plants, and it stretched forth its branches and its vines, and it grew towards that eagle. And then the Lord prophesied against Babylon and said that even though they had done these things, what they had done was going to be uprooted. Everything that they planted was going to be uprooted, and it wasn't going to grow. And I was like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? Because, I'm trying to start a garden over here. As I read on, he talked about how they had broken their covenant with God. And that's why it didn't prosper. And that's why God caused it to be uprooted. We want to be like the garden that grows, that remains in covenant with God, that stays in his ways, so that he will bless it and it won't be uprooted, so that he'll establish it. But Jesus says that he is the vine and we are the branches. I gotta get some more water. And apart from him, we can do nothing. But through him, we can do all things through Christ. I think I'm going to need a bigger water supply, because the other seeds haven't even arrived yet. I had some banana tree seeds and rats stole them. I credit that to sin in my life, how the enemy came in, was able to rob me. But we got a whole plant coming. I decided to skip the seeds on that, and I ordered a dwarf banana tree. Yes, and it's gonna be miniature, and it could grow in the living room, and I'm really super excited about that, but it's gonna go out here. So I hope you guys are blessed, and that you grow, and that you enjoyed this process with me. I am super excited to see what will become of our garden. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make these labels. So I need to go through and I need to write on each one of these a label, so that if anything happens to my packages, which I'm thinking about leaving right here, just so that I can refer back to them, how long I think it should be, how it says how many days to germinate, how long it takes for it to produce its fruit and to grow, and how big it's going to get, and all that good stuff. The fun facts. So since I want to keep up with my fun facts, I'm going to leave these in here. I don't think that wind should get to my plants. We'll see.